Right now, anyone can build an app. You've probably seen it. People opening up an AI tool, typing a few sentences, and getting a working app back in minutes. That part's not hard anymore. 5 years ago, getting an MVP built cost you $500,000 in months of your life. Now it costs you $20 and an afternoon. The barrier to building is basically gone, but the barrier to building something people actually pay for, that hasn't changed at all. I've watched people with zero coding experience go from an idea to a live app with paying users in days, and the pattern is always the same. The people who win follow a specific sequence of decisions that most people skip entirely. So if I were starting an app from scratch today, this is exactly what I do, step by step. Step 1. And this is where most people go wrong before they even get started. They open up a tool and start building the first idea that pops into their head. I want to build a habit tracker. I want to make an AI assistant. I want to clone the app I saw on TikTok. That's backwards. The idea doesn't matter if nobody needs it. What matters is the person. Who are you building this for, and what specific problem are they dealing with right now? Here's a quick filter. Is this person already spending money to solve this problem? Is the problem recurring, like weekly or daily? And are the existing solutions actually bad? If all three are yes, you found your opportunity. Real example. Anthony is a fire chief in Northern California. He watched firefighters use whiteboards and scratch paper during emergencies when people's lives were on the line. He knew the pain because he lived it every day. So he built an app that replaced that system. Now he's charging $1,000 a year per subscription, not because the app is groundbreaking technology, because it solves a painful problem for people who were desperate for a solution.
I'm the fire chief for the city of Lincoln up here in Northern California. So we use a system called Incident Command System. It's a federal use system to manage incidents. What I built was basically a template to run these kind of incidents.
Step 1 isn't come up with an idea. Step 1 is find a person with a problem they'd pay to fix. That's your idea. Step 2, build the ugliest possible version of your app as fast as you can. I know that sounds wrong. You want it to be polished. You want it to be perfect, but planning is not progress. Every hour you spend on wireframes and feature lists is an hour you're not learning from real users. Speed is your actual advantage now. What I do is open up a platform like anything and describe the problem I'm trying to solve. Not a feature list, the problem. I need an app that helps firefighters track personnel during emergencies. It needs to replace the whiteboard system. One core function. Within minutes, you're looking at a working app. 2 years ago, that step alone would have taken weeks and cost you thousands. The key is one feature, not 5, not 10, one. The mood tracker that blew up on TikTok, 23,000 ratings. Apple's editor's choice, it does one thing. You tap how you're feeling, add a quick note, that's it. One feature, millions of users. Step 3, get your app into the hands of real people immediately, not your friends and family who are going to tell you it's great no matter what. Actual target users. Your first version isn't a product, it's a conversation starter. What do people actually use? What do they ignore? What do they ask for that you didn't build? He didn't need 10,000 users. He needed 10 to 20 real people telling him what they actually wanted. Go to the communities where your target users already hang out. Reddit, Discord, niche forums. Share it as, hey, I built this for people like you. Would love your feedback. Post it on Product Hunt. Share the build story on Twitter. The goal at this stage is learning, not growth. Step 4. Start charging from day 1. I know this feels wrong. The app isn't good enough yet. I need more users first. I'll add payments later. Every one of those instincts is a trap. Someone paying you $5 a month tells you more about your product than 1,000 free users ever will. It validates the idea. It changes how people use the product. Paying users give better feedback, stick around, and force you to deliver real value. Here's the realistic timeline. Month 1, you're probably looking at $0 to $500. Month 3, with weekly iterations, $500 to $2,000. By month 6, with real product market fit, $5,000 to $10,000 a month is very achievable as a solo founder. Setting up payments is simpler than people think. Something like anything handles Stripe, App Store billing, all of it under the hood. You're just deciding what to charge. Remember Anthony, $1,000 a year? Warren, $20 a month. Neither waited for thousands of users. They charged early, and that's exactly why their app survived long enough to get good. Step 5. This is the one that ties everything together. Your real advantage isn't your idea. It's not even your first version. It's how fast you can learn and adapt. Old model. Build version 1, raise money, hire a team, spend 6 months on version 2. Most of that time isn't building, it's coordinating, meetings, tickets, sprints, waiting. A new model. A user tells you Monday that a feature is confusing. Tuesday, you describe the fix in plain language and ship the update. Feedback, fix, learn, repeat. It works because the gap between feedback and fix is basically nothing. That's the real reason I'd use a tool like anything if I were starting today. The playbook is simpler than it sounds. Find a person with a real problem, build the simplest possible version, get in front of real users fast, charge money from day one, iterate faster than anyone else. That's the whole game. Now, knowing the steps is one thing, actually watching them in action is something else entirely. So click this video here because I walk through building a real app from start to finish so you can see exactly what this looks like in practice. I'll see you there.